Budget Blinds. Visit their showroom or call today for a free in-home consultation.
Well, back here in the border city now, while many Canadians have already taken down their holiday decorations, the celebrations continue for Ukrainian communities. Their New Year's Day falls on January 14th, and as Hannah Tita reports, close to 500 border city residents rang in the Orthodox New Year a little early over the weekend at the exhibition grounds.
It was a feast for the senses last night at the Lloydminster Stockade Centre. Guests were greeted by vibrant Ukrainian dancers, and while the Malonka dancing group was one of the main highlights from the evening, the annual Dine and Dance also featured a traditional Ukrainian meal, a silent auction, and a balloon drop at midnight.
I think lots of them are excited for the food. It's really good Ukrainian food, and many of them love to watch the dancers. They're especially excited to see the little ones.
There are 48 dancers of all ages in the Lloydminster Ukrainian Cultural Association.
This is closely followed by our festival, which is in March this year. So yeah, it's one of the bigger events. Performing is the rush on the stage, being in front of the big audience. 470 people attended the event. Renee Hammer says it has been growing in popularity and size for over 30 years.
This year is one of the quickest it's sold out. It was actually sold out before Christmas this year. I think the Ukrainian community is growing in Lloydminster. We have some good Ukrainian families that are a part of our club now, but you don't have to be Ukrainian to do Ukrainian dance.
Events like Ukrainian New Year's add to the rich and diverse culture in the community, and Hammer says more and more people are looking forward to it each year. Hannah Tita, Newcap News.
Well, from carpooling and recycling to getting your morning cup of coffee in a reusable mug, the average Canadian has countless ways to reduce their impact on the environment. Well, for the past decade or so, the green movement has gained momentum, but as we see in this week's retrospect, students in Lloydminster were already thinking about the environment back in 1991.
The grade 7 students at E.S. Laird School were eating lunch on their gym floor Wednesday as part of their science class. They're taking a unit called Man and the Environment, and this was an optional project. There are 75 students in grade 7, and about 60 of them showed up. Their teacher thinks this was a good turnout, and the event was successful.
I think, given that when we did the cleanup, there was one small package of leftover garbage. That was the total garbage, and that we were able to add to our compost heap.
The idea was that everyone bring their lunch in environmentally friendly packaging. That included paper bags as long as you took them home to use again. The students feel, even though this is just one day out of the year, it helps.
Well, there's not as much pollution at this noon hour, and we're saving all the composts, and we're going to bury them, and there's recycling the cans off of the pop.
It's making quite a bit of difference. Anything helps, you know.
The teacher in charge thinks the lesson went farther than just the lunch.
I think the main success for it comes from the increased awareness of the students. It's made them think a lot about the garbage that we create in our society.
There was the odd paper bag at the lunch that didn't make it home, and 1 or 2 pieces of saran wrap were smuggled through the gym door. But in the end, the plastic sheets that were used to sit on were rolled up and saved for the next time they're needed. Krista Polishi, NewsHour.
LPSD staff say enviro lunches like that still occasionally go on at public schools, but environmental awareness has sort of just become ingrained in school culture, from recycling programs and new curriculum for students to staff trying to share documents digitally rather than printing them out.